child, your family is about to face something very unfortunate that if you won't pray a prayer now, it will change the direction of your family. My child, I am here to tell you that your destiny is already written. And I am the one who knows everything. I can even change this moment that is about your family. But this one, bad moments, needs to change through your prayers. Do not let fear rule you. Fear is loud, but I am louder. When you feel the ground shifting under your feet, remember that I am the same hand that set the stars in their places. I do not promise that every storm will disappear without a trace, but I promise that you will not walk through the storm alone. I will walk with you in the wind and in the dark. I will hold your family in ways you cannot yet see. Now bow your head. Close your eyes if you can. Speak to me plainly. You do not need fancy words. Speak as a child speaks to a parent. Tell me everything. Tell me the small things and the great things. Tell me your anger, your pain, your confusion, your questions. I am listening. I am not surprised by your doubts. Doubts do not push you out of my love. They bring you closer if you bring them to me. I will tell you what to pray for, but I also want you to feel free to say what is true in your heart. Begin with gratitude. Even when it is hard, find one small thing to thank me for. It could be a cup of water, a roof over your head, a memory that makes you smile. Gratitude opens the door. It shifts your eyes from the danger to the lifeline. Then ask for strength. Ask for wisdom. Ask for protection for those you love. Ask that I work in ways you cannot imagine. Do not believe the lie that you must be perfect for me to hear you. I want your broken things. Bring them all. Do not hide the parts that feel shameful. Shame hides from light. Prayer brings light. Let me carry what is too heavy for you. Put it down. Feel the relief of handing it over. You were not made to carry everything alone. Now listen to how you will pray. Pray for clarity. Ask me to open a way where there seems to be no way. Ask me to remove the confusion that clouds decisions when the mind is thick with worry. Ask me for clear thought for the right next step. Do not try to make every big choice tonight. Ask for guidance about the urgent things first. I will give you simple next steps if you ask. Sometimes the next step is small. A call to make, a person to visit, a paper to sign, a hand to hold. Pray for peace in your home. Words said in anger break more than dishes. Ask me to calm the tempers and to heal old wounds. Call your family together if it is safe. Sit in the same room and breathe together. Hold hands if you can. Speak softly. Let silence be a place where healing begins. I can ease what you cannot. I can mend words that were torn. I can soften hearts that have hardened. Pray for provision. Tell me what you need. Food, money, a job, a place to stay, help with medicine, legal help, anything. Speak the need plainly. I am familiar with need. I am not surprised by it. And I will move people, doors and miracles in ways that are right for you. Sometimes provision comes through a neighbor's kindness, sometimes through a new opportunity, sometimes through a change in thinking. Do not limit how I can answer. Pray for protection. Ask that no harm come near the small ones, the elders, and every soul in your house. Place them in my care. I will guard them. Protection can look different than you imagine. It can be an inner strength, a sudden change of plans, a stranger who shows up to help. Trust that I am watching over the path ahead. Pray for forgiveness. If there are things between you and those you love that have not been forgiven, bring them to me. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. It means choosing to release the weight so you can move. When one heart forgives, a chain can break. It will not always happen quickly, but forgiveness opens the door for healing. Ask me to give you the courage to forgive and the humility to ask for forgiveness where you have caused harm. Pray for unity. When families are divided, enemies can come in more easily. Ask me to knit your family together. Ask me to help you see one another with compassion. Ask that old hurts be given a chance to be healed slowly and gently. Unity does not erase difference. It allows love to be stronger than pride. Pray for wisdom for those who lead your family. If someone must make a decision or sign papers, ask me to give them sound judgment. If decisions must be made about care, money, or travel, ask that every decision be guided by wisdom and not panic. Wisdom will often lead to choices that keep you safe and steady. Pray for strength for the weak. Name those who are tired now. Name those who may not be able to stand for long. Ask me to carry them. I will lift the shoulders that cannot lift themselves. I will give strength to the exhausted and hope to the discouraged. Pray for health, for bodies, for minds, for hearts. Ask me to touch the sick. Ask me to mend the fractures you see. Sometimes healing is immediate. Sometimes it is gradual. Sometimes it is bigger than what you hoped. Trust that I am at work even when results are slow. If a disease is not removed, I will give you the grace to live fully in spite of it. I will give you caretakers, intelligence for doctors, and resources for treatment. Pray for shelter, for safe places to sleep, and for peace in those rooms. Ask me to make a safe space where your children can laugh and rest. I will open doors. I will guide hands that can help. Shelter can be more than bricks. It can be a community that surrounds you, a group that gives what they can, a friend who shares their table. Pray for justice if wrong has been done to you. Cry out for fairness. I hear cries for justice. I do not delight in the suffering of the guilty, but I cherish the dignity of the oppressed. Ask me to bring truth to light. Ask me to move the right people to act. Sometimes justice moves through slow systems. Sometimes it moves quickly through a change of heart in the right person. Be persistent in prayer and also wise in action. Pray for courage. Fear will whisper many things. Stay silent. Hide. Run away. Courage says face it with help. Courage looks like speaking truth, like making a hard phone call, like stepping into a room where you are afraid. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the choice to move with fear at your side. Ask me to give you that courage now. Pray for the children. Their future is bright and fragile. Speak their names. Speak their dreams. Ask me to protect their innocence where it remains and to give them hope where it has dimmed. I watch their small true hearts. I plant seeds in them that will sprout in time. Nurture them with stories of love, with steady routines, and with patient teaching. Love them fiercely. Guard them wisely. Pray for the elders. They have carried histories and wounds and wisdom. Ask that their days be gentle. Ask that they find meaning in companionship. Let the young sit with the old. Let the old tell their stories. There is power in listening. Pray for the poor and the lost in your neighborhood. When you lift others up, you create safety for your own household. Kindness is a shield. Generosity multiplies. Even small acts. Sharing a loaf of bread, an encouraging word, a ride to the clinic, can become the very means by which I answer your prayers. Pray for patience. Some answers take time. Impatience can lead to bad choices. When you see no change, choose patience. Wait with active hope. Prepare while you wait. Make plans. Get help. Learn skills. Patience paired with action is powerful. Child, you ask that I change this moment for your family. I tell you truly, prayer is not a magic wand, but it is a living conversation that changes the one who prays and opens the way for me to move. When you pray, your heart aligns with mine. That alignment brings clarity and courage to act differently. It shifts the unseen towards the seen. It makes room for miracles and for practical help. Do not be fooled into thinking that the only way to obey me is to stay in one posture. Prayer must be paired with hands that work and feet that move. When the Spirit tells you to call, call. When it nudges you to seek help from the neighbor, do it. When it shows you a paper that needs signing, sign it. Prayer gives you direction. Obedience makes the path appear. I will tell you this plainly. Gather those who love you. Do not isolate. Bring your family into the circle of prayer. If it is hard to speak, let one person lead. Sing a simple song if words fail. Sit together in silence and breathe. Light a candle if that helps you remember that light comes even in darkness. Do this tonight if you can. Make it a habit for the days ahead. If someone in your family is angry or refuses, do not force them. Love them where they are. Continue to pray for them quietly. Your steady faith can be the seed that takes root later. Be a consistent, calm presence. Anger meets softness better than it meets more anger. Now, I will give you a short prayer you can say out loud. Say it with your whole heart and then continue to speak as you need to. Father, Maker of all, I bring my family to you. We are afraid and confused. Give us clarity for the choices we face. Protect the children and the elders. Provide what we need for food, shelter, and health. Mend our broken words and soften our hearts. Give us courage to act with love and wisdom. Guide the people who can help us. Send unexpected kindness to our door. Hold us in this trial and do not let us be overwhelmed. I trust you. Amen. After you pray, rest if you can. Sleep is also prayer in its own way. It is surrender. Let your body and mind take the rest they need. When you awaken, look for one thing to do that moves you forward. Make one phone call. Write one note. Step outside for a minute. Small acts matter. I will also urge you to make a list of practical needs and people who can help. Write down what you need most in the next 24 hours, the next week, and the next month. For each item, place a name beside it. Someone who might help, a service, or a place. Action plus prayer creates momentum. Do not try to carry it all in your head. Write it down and pray over the list daily. Seek help from those who know the systems you need to move through. If there are legal matters, find someone who knows the law. If there is sickness, find a health worker. If there is debt, speak to an advisor. I will open doors to the right helpers. Do not think you must be ashamed to ask for help. Asking is an act of wisdom, not weakness. Also, keep watch over your words. Fear speaks loudly, but your words shape the future. Speak hope as often as you can. Say things that give courage, not things that create panic. If children hear only fear, fear grows. If they hear hope and steady plans, they will find courage. Teach them small prayers and small tasks. Let them help in simple ways. Giving them work to do helps them feel safe. Remember to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. You will make some. That is human. Do not let a single misstep become a chain that drowns you. Learn, correct, and move forward. I do not discard those who fall. I lift them. Receive that lifting. Know that my timing is not always yours. Sometimes I change things quickly. Sometimes I change the people who are part of the story. Sometimes the change is a gentle turning, not a sudden stop. Trust the process. When a door closes, it means a better door is being prepared. When things break, new space is created to rebuild with stronger materials. Be watchful for the helpers I send. They may be people you have never expected. They may come through a phone message, a bus driver, a neighbor, a friend of a friend. Do not close your heart to strange kindness. Sometimes pride keeps the help away. Humility receives it. Do not let guilt keep you from asking for help. Guilt makes you shrink. Bring your guilt to me. Let it be healed. Let it teach you without destroying your hope. I will use your past to train you, not to shame you. If you are tempted to do harm to yourself or to others because the pressure feels too great, stop and call for help. Reach out to someone now, a trusted friend, a helpline, someone in your faith community, or both. Your life and the lives around you are precious. Do not let a dark hour make a decision that cannot be undone. Ask me for help and ask someone human to answer the phone. Keep your eyes open for little proofs of love. They are everywhere. A warm meal left on a doorstep. A message from someone who remembers you. A small coin found in a pocket. An unexpected calm in a crisis. These are signs that you are not alone. Celebrate them. Tell your family about them. Gratitude multiplies provision. Teach your children to talk to me. Give them simple prayers. Let them say what they feel. Do not correct them too much. God hears the heart more than the grammar. Let their hope be loud and messy. Let their questions fly. They will keep you young and honest. If you need to choose between two paths, ask me for light on even the smallest thing. I will give your mind a steady calm to make the right choice. When decisions are heavy, break them into smaller questions and answer one at a time. It is easier to walk a long road, one step at a time. Know this. Sometimes the things you fear are exactly the things that purify you. Difficulty can teach patience, humility, and courage. It can make your family more tender with one another. It can reveal what truly matters. Pain does not have to be pointless. It can be a school. I will be the teacher who walks beside you, not the one who condemns you. Do not perform for me. You do not have to act as if everything is well. Be honest. Come as you are. Tears are prayers, too. Sometimes the cleanest prayers are the ones made of tears and silence. Cry to me. I will wipe your tears and give you a new song to sing in the morning. If you have enemies who plot against your family, pray for protection and for the transformation of those hearts. Revenge is not your work. I will make things right in my time. Sometimes the best prayer against an enemy is to ask for their good. This confuses darkness and opens paths you cannot imagine. Hold on to stories of deliverance you have seen before. Remember times when help arrived at the last minute. Keep those memories alive. They will be fuel for your faith. Now tell those stories to your children. They will learn to trust in the goodness that has come before. I will not promise you that everything will be easy from this moment. But I promise presence. Presence changes the way trouble feels. It does not remove the mountain, but it gives you a companion to climb with. I will be with you step by step, child. Now stand and breathe again. Place your hand over your heart. Feel that beat. It is life. I breathe life into you. Let that be a reminder. You are alive for a reason. Your family is alive for a reason. Do what you can. Ask for help. Pray with honesty and act with courage. I will guide the path ahead. I will bring people, open doors, and give you the strength to meet each morning. Keep praying. Keep moving. Do not give the enemy the victory of your despair. Hope will be your banner. Love will be your shield. Child, hear me now. When I stand as your protector, no hand formed against you will stand. I am not distant. I am close and active. I wrap my arms around you like a fort that never fails. When you walk in the dark, I am the lantern. When storms rage, I am the shelter. When enemies plan, I am the shield. Nothing can undo what I guard. Do not measure protection by the absence of trials. Protection often means you pass through fire and come out refined, not burned. I keep your life tethered to purpose. I watch every footstep so you do not step into traps that would destroy what I have made. Sometimes I let difficult things come near to teach and to grow strength, but I do not let destruction have the last word. Trust my eyes that never sleep. I see what you cannot see. I hear the whispers and the plans you fear. I notice every cry you do not say aloud. My knowledge is a net that catches the falling pieces before they scatter. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. When you feel weak, remember protection is not just keeping danger away. It is giving you strength in the danger. I put courage in you when your knees tremble. I give words when fear steals your voice. I give a calm that steadies others. The protection I give often begins inside. A peace that says this will not define you. I stand between you and harm. I set boundaries around your home, your mind, your children. Wicked things cannot cross those boundaries unless you open them. Guard your doors and your hearts. Do not invite unnecessary risk. Be wise and cautious, but do not be fearful as if protection were bought with worry. Faith pairs action with my hand. I move in ways you cannot predict. Help may come from an unlikely place. A stranger's kindness, a late phone call, an answered prayer in the 11th hour. These are the fingerprints of my protection. Stay alert for small miracles. They are not loud. They are quiet. Practical ways I hold you. Do not confuse my protection with permission to ignore wisdom. I do not safeguard foolishness. Use sense. Lock the door. Seek counsel. Avoid clear dangers. My protection complements your care. When you act wisely, you partner with me. Stubborn recklessness is not bravery. Speak often of my protection so your heart remembers. Say simple truths. God keeps me. I am not alone. His hand surrounds us. Words shape courage. When fear names every worst thing, speak truth back. Teach your children and elders to repeat these words until fear forgets to shout. If pain touches you, do not mistake it for failure. Protection does not mean absence of pain. It means presence of a protector. Sometimes pain is the gate through which deeper healing comes. When sorrow knocks, I sit with you in the room. I hold your hand. I do not abandon you to suffer alone. My presence is the real protection, greater than any barrier. Stand firm in the promise that no plan formed against you will finally prosper. Forces may gather, but they cannot have final victory. There is unseen help on your behalf. Angels, kind hearts, timely words. I enlist help that is unseen to your eyes but real in your life. Do not underestimate the power of small acts that ripple into rescue. When guilt or shame presses, call on me. Sin and regret can make you feel unprotected, as if you have lost your place under my care. This is a lie. Come back. Confess what you must. Receive my mercy. My protection rests on grace, not on your perfection. Come home to safety. Protect one another. I do not only guard solitary lives. I guard communities that show love, share food and time. Protect those who cannot protect themselves. When you act as my hands, you become an extension of my protection in the world. Pray often, not because prayer earns protection, but because prayer keeps you connected to me who watches. In prayer, you remember I am powerful and present. In prayer, you grow steady and brave. In prayer, you open your eyes to the helpers I send. Do not fear the future. I am already there. I hold tomorrow's paths in my hands. Walk into the next days knowing I have prepared a way. Uncertainty is only frightening if you believe you walk alone. You do not. My guardianship covers the road. If someone turns against you, do not repay with hatred. Ask for my protection and then act with integrity. Revenge widens the wound. Trust me to set things right in my time. Meanwhile, keep your heart guarded by peace, not by bitterness. Go now with my peace. Speak to your family. Hold them close if you can. Say the prayer together. And remember, I am with you today, tomorrow, and for all the days to come. Trust me. Trust the small steps. Trust that I can change this moment. Your faith is the key that opens my hands to work on your behalf. Thanks for watching God's Helps. Subscribe for daily divine messages. Click on the bell icon. Don't miss out daily God's message.